good, YouTube? How's everybody doing? Bringing you guys another video. So, next month, October 5th, I want to believe, October something, is when Venom comes out. Now, I have been relatively quiet about the subject matter, despite that, that Spider-Man video I made, like, a couple months ago. That was something that I genuinely wanted to keep to myself for a while now because I did not know what to say on the matter. Mostly because we've been trying to get a Venom film off the ground for a long time now. Now, this goes all the way back to 2007 with Spider-Man 3. They were going to bring back Topher Grace, who was also known as Eric Foreman off of That 70s Show, to reprise his role as Eddie Brock in Venom. So this would have been Sam Raimi's universe Venom type of movie. And then you have The Amazing Spider-Man. They were going to incorporate Venom, I don't know, either in the third movie or the fourth or the fifth or the sixth that they were planning, and they were planning a Sinister Six. Not only that, they announced that they were doing a Venom movie too. And then you have the whole Marvel and Sony deal, which, in all honesty, I did not understand until now. So basically, it's a deal between Marvel and Sony, basically saying that Marvel will make Spider-Man movies. Not only that, they will advertise like Sony products and still have it under Sony Pictures Productions or whatever. So basically, however profit that Marvel makes, they would split it with Sony. Now that's an awesome ass deal. It's like basically that you don't really have to do all the work and you still make money. It's like that's a match made in heaven. But Sony, over the last few years, now I'm not too sure in terms of like their music industry, which that's a funny story in terms of Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson actually said that Sony is the devil. And if you really think about it, like, I'm just going off track here. Yeah, Michael Jackson actually did own a little percentage of Sony, so that's a fun fact for you guys. In terms, I don't know in terms of, their music. I know about, their gaming industry because, well, that's me. But as a film production, yeah, there's just a lot of holes. Because, like I said before, in terms, they were really pushing Sam Raimi for a 2011 or 2012 release date. And Sam Raimi just couldn't make it in time to where they wanted it, because I don't know, either 2012 they would have lost the film rights to Spider-Man, and they would have had to give it back to Marvel. And yeah, the main problem with Sony is that they like to plan out franchises instead of actually focusing on the film that's in front of them. And with this Venom movie, this feels like it too. Now instead of letting Marvel just make Spider-Man movies and then just getting the shared net profits just out of it, Sony was like, yeah, it's just, we're going to make Spider-Man villain movies. Yeah, that's really awesome, right? But the only problem is that they legally don't have the rights to put Spider-Man in their movies. So basically, with this Venom movie, is that they're planning on making a Spider-Man movie without the Spider-Man. It's like, what the fuck, Sony? Now, if you guys have actually known if you guys actually know anything about Venom, you know that Venom revolves around fucking Spider-Man. It's he hates Spider-Man. He despises Spider-Man. He blames Spider-Man for losing his job, for ruining his marriage. causing him cancer. Now, that wasn't Spider-Man. But basically, you understand what I'm trying to say, that he revolves around Spider-Man. And not only that, they're planning on making like a Silver Sable and Black Cat movie. They're also making a Morbius movie, like Morbius, like the living vampire. Yeah, well, you guys have to either Google it or watch the 1994 animated series. And not only that, they're planning on making a Kraven the Hunter movie. Now, Kraven was a straight-up bad guy. Now, Venom is an anti-hero, really. It's like, despite on what people like want to tell you, Venom is an anti-hero, so really, you could just come up with like some half-ass type of villain like that he could like just thwart or not. But Kraven is a straight-up villain, so without Spider-Man, like, how does that work? Because Kraven was a world-renowned hunter, like, known for hunting every single animal, and he just got bored and tired of it until he saw Spider-Man and saw him as the perfect prey. Without Spider-Man, we're just watching a guy hunting animals meant for 2 hours, and I don't really think that would sell well. I just don't understand what they're trying to do. Is that this makes no sense. Now, I'm not saying that Tom Hardy is going to flop as Venom. It's just when you actually watch the trailers, though, I can't put my finger on it, but it sounds as though like he's slurring his words, almost like he's drunk or something. Oh yeah, like, it says, I'm a reporter. It says, I have to find out bad things about people that do bad things. It's just like, what the fuck? It's like, talk normal, damn it. It's just so weird. Now I don't mind having like the symbiote being created in a laboratory. Like, that's fine. Like, that's fine in terms of like convenience if you don't want to go the extra miles and making it into like an alien movie, which, like, in all honesty, why not? Shit, like, it's just, why not like just call like just like just symbiote? I don't know. It's just, I think like that'd be a neat idea in terms of like the actual story, like just how how it'll work. But I think like that it's a neat idea. But my main thing is that I'm not full on disliking Venom, but I'm just saying is that Sony, you're saying a bunch of sequels. You're saying that like you're gonna have a shit ton of movies instead of focusing on the movie that's in front of you. Didn't we just fucking go through this? And Sony really wants to push men for like franchises. Not only that, like they were nearly bankrupt like at one point. Now making movies is costly. Like, I don't really think that I should be like the one who can explain that, but making movies is costly. And when a movie does not perform well at the box office, studios can flop. It's like, you ever heard of a Disney movie called Mars Meets Moms? Of course not, because that movie was really terrible. Not only was it one of the most biggest box office bombs of 2011, it also like ruined like the motion capture company. Yeah, it's like, you ever seen Polar Express? That was done in motion capture. You ever seen like the Jim Carrey, like the Disney version of A Christmas Carol? That was all done like with like the motion capturing company. Mars Meets Moms ruined the company to where it just closed down production. So in terms of Venom, yeah, if Sony's not careful, yeah, like they're going to lose like their film production company. Ooh. Like, aside for this, yeah, I'm still gonna go see the movie, but I'm just making this video as a statement of caution, that. And I've been seeing a lot online saying, oh yeah, is Spider-Man going to be in the Venom movie? He's not, guys. Like, they're not even going to even reference Spider-Man. Is that this is a somewhat, it takes place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, not really just without Spider-Man, or yeah, like, you know, and like, you know what the sad part is? That, well, like, the people who met behind it, they really don't seem as though, like, they really just care about Venom. I mean, like, they care about that he's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but that's what they just kept saying, that, oh yeah, like, you know, like, the Venom is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Avengers and Spider-Man, even though Spider-Man is not going to be in the movie. It's just, Well, I'm done ranting, man, for now. So, like this video, share, never forget to subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.